everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. I am going to do a retro Valentine's Day look today. So, this is the palette that I'll be working out of. This is on Wednesday. This is Lullaby. These two are Advent calendar colors, but they are bringing them back. This one is called Garland. This is Frankincense. And then this is my favorite powder illuminer. And this is called Glamazing. So, the first thing that I'm going to do, I did put some powder over my eyes to kind of prep them. And I just used the e.l.f. translucent powder. So, what I'm going to do is take my eyeshadow brush, double-ended, and I am going to go into On Wednesday. I have not used this color yet. So, let's just see. And I'm going to use the pencil end of it to try and get a good amount of color on there, because it's really sparkly and kind of a peachy pink color. And then you just want to dab it off and start applying. And it is like a shimmer, and I do apologize if y'all hear my idiot soon-to-be ex-husband in the background. He is making a behind of himself today. And I'm just going to go in and just get this color a little bit darker. And I'm just going on my lid with it. I'm not going into my crease. It's strictly staying on my lid, because I'm going to use the Lullaby as my crease shade, my outer corner, the under eye. Well, no, actually I'm going to do Garland for my under eye. And then I'm going to do the other eye. And it is very powdery, so I just blow it off in the palette and then tap it. And I will just build the color up as I go. And since I did put some powder, any fallout that happens, I can just wipe it off. And then I'm just going to go in again. And like I said, I'm using the pencil end of the brush to get a more full coverage of it. If I wanted a lighter coverage, I would use the fluffy end. And as you can see, I'm holding the brush a little bit further down, because that does do a deeper and darker application of the color. The higher the up, the lighter the color. And so I just want to make sure that these sides are even, which it looks like they are. And then I'm just going to take my brush cleaner, because I'm going to be using the pencil end for this whole application. I did go ahead and have my face and everything done. I did a live on my business page, and the color on my lips, in case you're curious, is called Ruby. I haven't used it in a while because it is kind of a brighter pink. But since I'm doing a retro Valentine's Day look, I said, why not? Go ahead and go for it. And then on my cheeks is Plum. I did the bronzer, Fella bronzer as my primer, and then went in with my normal hack with June as my brightening, Sandy as my main, and then I used Astoria for my contour. And like I said, I did a live on my business page to cover all that. And y'all, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button that's at the bottom of the screen. That way you can subscribe to my channel You'll get notified when I post new videos. So I've got the on Wednesday. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is use the pencil in again, and I'm going to go in with Lullaby. And this is another color that I have not used yet, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. But it is kind of a brownish shade, which goes really well with that pinkish peach on Wednesday that I did. And as you can see, I'm just going into the crease and a little bit above right now, and then I'm going to hit the outer corner, and then I'm going to use the Advent garland to line my lower lid with. And I'm just going to grab a little bit more, make that just a deeper color for just a little bit more contrast. And for this, I'm holding my brush up just a little bit more. And I have got the crease done, and I'm just going to flip it over and just kind of fluff it out and blend it. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to wipe my brush off. That way I start with a clean application for the other side. That way it's kind of an even color. And like I said, I'm just going into the crease and a little bit above it. And then I will blend it out, hit the outer corner with the same color, and drag that underneath my eye as well. And just flip it over, blend it out. So it blends all nice. Okay, so both eyes are done with the crease. Now it's time for the outer eye. And I'm just going to kind of do that triangle shape. On the outer eye, as you can see. And then I will fluff and blend that out as well. And if you happen to go into the other color, you can always add more of the on Wednesday. Triangle shape on the other side. And since the on Wednesday is kind of a shimmery color, you could also use some glitter glue. I typically use the Milk lip conditioner, but I did not do that today just because I wasn't sure of how shimmery it was going to show up without it. And I'm just going like this. Flip the brush over, and I'm just flicking it in a little bit. And do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to put some of that same color Lullaby. Actually, scratch that. Let me clean my brush really quick. And I'm going to do that Garland underneath my eye. And Garland is a tricky color to get to come up. I typically do use the Milk Lip Conditioner for that, which I'm not going to do that today. We're just going to kind of see how it goes. I may just have to pull just a little bit more than I normally would. And I'm just swirling my brush into it to pick that color up, because it is like that light green shimmer. And I'm just hitting my under eye. And you can see the shimmer part of it, but I believe I'm going to grab my Milk Lip Conditioner really quick and just lightly go underneath my eye with it, just so it'll pick it up just a little bit more so you can actually see it. And this does not harm the makeup. It does not harm your eyes or anything. It's the same thing basically as using glitter glue. And I'm going to go ahead and hit that other eye. And now let's see how she does. And it's picking up a lot better. You can actually see it a lot more than you could when I was just putting it on the bare eye. So as you can see, it's right there. And with this, you can just build and build and build your color as dark as you want. Which is what I'm doing with this. I'm just layering it on. And see, you can see how much it comes on. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. And I'm just swirling it in there. And just going back and forth with it. And I'm just building that color just so it matches the other eye. But like I said, this is more of like a vintage Valentine's Day color. I will do a video of a traditional, well, not, I won't say traditional, but you know, like your regular Valentine's Day eye look. I will do one of those perhaps tomorrow. If not, definitely next weekend. And as you can see, they are both even. And then and there's literally like no product left on there. And then what I'm going to do is take the frankincense, which is right here, and I'm going to hit the inner corners of my eye. And this is another tricky shade because it is that kind of glittery shade. So I am just taking the same brush and just hitting the inner corners just for some brightening. And you see how that just like kind of just makes it pop. And do the same with the other. Making it brighten up. Perfect. And may go in and try and get that on Wednesday. What I may do is take some of that milk lip conditioner, just put it like lightly on the inner corner, just to get that on Wednesday to pop just a little bit more. And it does not, you know, like I said, it does not harm your makeup. It's not going to make it crease or anything like that. And I'm just dabbing it right where I want to put that on Wednesday again. And there it goes. That is the brightness that I was looking for. So as you can see, like that lip conditioner made a huge difference. And just trying to stay in the middle part of the lid for that extra pop of brightness. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And you can see I'm just dragging that pencil end of the brush down. And then I will blend it all together. And kind of blend it downwards. Then I'm going to take the Glamazing Illuminator, which for that, I'm just going to use this little small end of the detail brush. And just hit right above my cheekbones with it. Just kind of swirl it back and forth. Just for that extra little pop of shine. And I am working off of my phone with a cracked screen, so y'all bear with me. It is a little bit more difficult. And I'm just going to blend that out. Just kind of push it into the skin and blend it. And then I'm going to add a little bit to the top of my eye. And I'm going to take the fluffy end and just dip right into that Glamazing. at that brow bone. Checking that mirror behind me. Add some mascara, and that will complete the look. So this is a retro Valentine's Day look. And there we go. Both eyes done, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. Got some tips, and if you want to recreate this look, just comment, send me a message, and hit that little subscribe button, and y'all have a fantastic Saturday. Bye!